Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm LIN ZHANG and I am so happy that you are here because today I have a special treat for me and you. I've got the brand new Pat McGrath Labs foundation and my dog is running off with the box. The Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I am literally so excited to try this. I got this thanks to our friends at Influenster. And you can see that this foundation has a very fair range. It's just really exciting. There's 36 shades. And I was having a lot of trouble picking out like which shade I should go for because it's summertime and I do get a little bit tanned in the summertime. I just dyed my hair like a hot magenta and I'm wearing, hold on guys, I'm sweating. So I'm wearing this color lipstick. It's Mrs. from ColourPop from the Karuchi collection. I don't know if I like it with this hair. I don't usually do foundation after my full face, but today we're switching things up. We're gonna do a full day wear test of this. I'm gonna do a first impressions, see how it applies, see how much I love it. This baby is $68. Like, I need to see if it's worth that money, if realistically I would go out and buy this with my own coins. But yeah, on this hot, sweaty, humid summer New York day, I will be testing out the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. Faithy, please, no digging. I got the shade light number 5, so I'm hoping that it fits me and that it's not too light because I'm pale, but I get a little bit of color. I'm just really excited to put this baby on and I'm gonna give you my thoughts as I'm wearing it and we're gonna come back after I've applied it to see like how long it lasts and how much I love it and is it worth almost $70? Is it worth it? One thing that I already love is that it comes with a pump applicator. It's a little more standard now to have a pump, like my VDL here is also a pump and it just makes it a little bit easier to apply your makeup and also to keep things like contaminant free. Your girl's like kind of nasty and I'm not that good with disinfecting things. So pumps are necessary. So I did just one pump so far. It looks like a small amount actually. I'm gonna go back in and see if I need more, but I'm just gonna dot this around my face and then go in with my Real Technique sponge. My dog has chewed up my beauty blender. So that's the end of my beauty blender brand beauty blender because they decided that it was better to eat and she didn't want me to apply makeup with it. And you know, I'm sorry if the lighting is like changing or you know, I'm honestly not going to color correct anything because I'm lazy, but the light will be changing a bit because I've got the sun on this side and I've got artificial lighting on this side. And this is not my shade. It is way too light. It might match my neck better actually because my face is a little more tan than my neck. So I'll make it work. Hi face. It has a bit of a smell. Not a bad smell, just like chemical foundation smell, I guess. I'm so ridiculously sweaty. I wish I got like just a shade or a touch darker and maybe in a warmer undertone, but it's not looking too off. I think it actually looks really good. Blending really well. I don't even think it looks like I'm wearing foundation. I think it looks really, really natural. I'm just gonna add a little more around my nose. Wow. Okay, so this is after one layer of it and I really like it. I like the finish. It's kind of like a satin finish. It's not matte. It's not too like oily and dewy. What do you guys think? So it says indulge like an icon with breakthrough skin perfecting system. So I don't have the primer. You know, I don't have the full system. I just have the foundation part. Trio of simple steps to unlock Mother's game-changing approach to to the ultimate no filter necessary skin ritual. It's for runway, red carpet editorial, high-end girl. The foundation is supposed to be silky, luxurious, weightless. It should be serum soft and a buildable coverage. I'm gonna see just how much we can build, and let's see if we can cover up any of my freckles, because that's usually a good test and a good indicator for how full coverage it can be. But just right off the bat, after my first layer, I really do like this finish. It looks like my skin, but better, which is exactly what you want from a foundation. But I'm gonna go in with a second layer just to see how buildable it is. So that first layer has had a second to kind of chill out. You know, I'm not mad that it's kind of lighter than what my skin, like what my face was, because my neck is so pale and my shoulders are so pale that things even out, yeah. Ooh. I usually have like a little bit of like blue veins down here, and I think it's covering it really well. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. It looks really natural. This is after the second layer. What do you guys think? So after the second layer, I feel like it still looks really natural. Other than the fact that my baby hairs are now covered in foundation. I cannot yet tell if this is worth $68 because I just put it on, but I really like the finish. If I had less of a fuzzy face, I think it would really adhere to my skin better. I'm not a fan of this lip color, but somehow doing the foundation has made me like my lip color a little better. I just really like this finish. Like, I like the more natural look. I love how it's a buildable coverage, and even after my second layer, it's still looking like my skin, but just really evened out. It's covering my freckles pretty well for a medium coverage foundation, and usually I don't like to cover my freckles. I just wanted to see like how high coverage can it be. Should we go in with a third pump? I don't think that's how I would wear it normally, because I do want to do a full day wear test, but I want to see how buildable it is. Okay, we're gonna do half my face with just one more layer. So I'll do half a pump, you know, little baby pump. So I've got a big blue vein up there. Pretty decent coverage, like I can't really notice it. And also applying with any like beauty blenders or sponges is going to make the finish a little more natural. Wow. Okay. So I'm 3 layers in on my left side, 2 layers in on my right side. Honestly, I would just go with that first layer. Sorry, I've got some eyeliner on my eyelid that I'm like, I think naturally I would just wear 1 layer, but it is very buildable because with 3 layers, I still have this really natural glow. Like, it just looks so good. Now, I didn't put any primer on, but to be very honest, I don't usually wear primer. How well does this foundation stick on my face with no primer? And I'm gonna put on my blush and contour, concealer, and of course a little bit of highlight. I'm so sweaty today, and I'm gonna take the dogs out for a walk, run some errands, just chill around the house. I think my sweatiness will be a good indicator of how long lasting this foundation can be. I really, really like it. I think I did get my shade. Like, it matches my neck really well. I'm so happy with how it has applied. It applied really smoothly. Big thanks to the Real Technique sponge, of course. I think it blended beautifully. It looks really good. It looks like I just have really good skin. So thank you, mother. Let me just quickly do the rest of my face. Hi, baby. Wow, that's really bright. I came by the window so I can show you guys more of a close-up. I think I went a little way too much with the contour on this side, so just gonna have to live with that. Okay guys, the dogs have licked most of my face and I think it looks okay. Like my eyeliner smudging because I'm just oily around there, but face is not looking too bad. Eyes definitely are not looking good though. Been a couple of hours, the sun setting, it's like 8 in the afternoon, 8 in the evening, and the foundation is holding up pretty well. My contour is still there, my highlight's still there, my blush is faint but exists. We're just heading to Staples right now, but I have pretty much no complaints. There's a little bit of patchiness, cakiness up my nose, but I don't think it's a big deal and it's holding really well. So it's super late now and I'm getting ready to take off my makeup, and Sean and I just had dinner, and I think my foundation's still pretty intact. Not a lot of creasing, there's some redness around my nose, but all in all it did a really good job, and I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a new high-end foundation. But if you're on a budget like me, I would stick to drugstore foundation. But overall, an amazing product. Hey guys, so I wanted to give you a better conclusion than what I had previously tried to give you. I wanted to give you a more complete opinion about the Pat McGrath foundation, and I think it wears really well. It's like really disgusting hot, like 98 degrees Fahrenheit in New York today, and I am wearing the Pat McGrath foundation just lightly around my eyes, like a concealer, like a very lightweight concealer around my eyes, my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And I had lunch with my mom and she said my skin looked amazing, and she was like, wait, are you wearing makeup? So it does give a very natural finish, and I highly recommend it if you're in the shop for a new luxurious foundation. Definitely not if you're on a budget though, because you can achieve similar results. And you know, as I am talking about how much I love drugstore makeup, my drugstore eyeliner is smudging everywhere. So this is where I will leave you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll try my best to come out with more reviews about products that I like, products that I'm interested in, and I hope you have a great day. I will see you soon. Okay, bye.